knowing the meaning of these words could help you learn new English words a lot easier. Let's hit it. Hi, my name's Damien and I'm the sledgehammer that smashes down English language barriers. And this series is all about helping you get smarter with vocabulary. Don't learn more words, get to know the words you already know better. You probably know what a dictionary is, right? Maybe not, as Google Translate seems to be replacing them. In case you don't know, people in the past used to use dictionaries to find out the meaning of new words. Nowadays, students often stop at a translation. That's not good, because to really know a word, you need to go a lot further than just a translation. A good dictionary can offer you phonemic transcription, frequency, a corpus, collocations, and etymology. What the hell do all those words mean? Let's find out. In this video today, I'm going to be using the online Longman dictionary to demonstrate these ideas. To the dictionary! So you know that weird alien writing next to the word at the top of a dictionary entry? That's phonemic transcription, and it's really useful for pronunciation. Let me explain why. It's better than listening to a recording because it's telling you how to position your mouth. You don't know about the phonemic chart? Then make sure you check out my series that goes through every sound on the phonemic chart. By the end of it, you'll be a pronunciation expert. Let me give you an example and show you how useful it can be with the word pronunciation. So pronunciation can be a little bit of a tricky word. You can see here, there's a lot of the schwa sound. So that's the lazy sound in English, So you have, in the first syllable, we have pr, not pro, and we then go to nunci, pronunci, and you can see that little dash in front of the N sound. That means it's a secondary stress. So you say that syllable a little bit longer and louder. Then we get to the second half of the word, which is Asian, and that has the primary stress, so that's stronger than the secondary stress. So let's put it all together. Pronunciation, pronunciation. And there you have it, phonemic transcription. How many words are there in the English language? Well, let's just say there are a few different totals, but a bunch of guys believe that it's about 600,000 word families. So, how many words does a typical native speaker know? It's about 20,000 to 30,000 words. If your goal in the future is to study at a English-speaking university, then you probably need about 8,000 to 9,000 word families, with a little bit of academic English on top. How is this connected to frequency? Well, if you only need to learn 10,000 word families out of 600,000 word families, then you need to be focusing on the top words in English, or in other words, the most frequently used words in English. And that's where a dictionary comes in handy. Each dictionary has its own system for frequency. Here's an example from Longman. The dot system indicates whether it's in the top 9,000, and then it also offers extra information about spoken or written English. So it has the top 3,000 in both of those. Let's look at the word disaster and see how frequently it is used in English. Give it a guess. As you can see, it's a high frequency word and it's used in spoken and written English. So this is a really good word to get to know better. Also, it has a really unique history, which I'll explain later. So how do you put this into action? Well, whenever you find a new word, you should check its frequency in the dictionary. If it is used a lot in English or high frequency, then you should spend a lot more time on this word than just a translation, such as seeing how it's used in a sentence, how do you use it in spoken English, what collocations there are. While if it's a low frequency word, then a translation might be enough. Okay, corpse means a dead body, while a corpus means a body or collection of words. So, how can a corpus help you? Well, if you only get a translation, you don't really know how to use that word in a sentence. A good corpus can give you thousands of examples of a word you look up. From that, you can then start to see patterns of usage. Dictionaries usually offer a small corpus with example sentences that go with the definition. Let's jump back into Longman and find out what it has in its corpus about disaster.
After you search for the word, quickly scroll down past the definitions and you'll hit a section with corpus. And here you'll find lots of great example sentences. A good way to use it is to look for patterns of usage.
Collocations. Let's break the word apart. Col equals together, while location equals place. So a collocation are two words that sit next to each other. Like a corpus, collocations allow you to speak or write more fluently in English. Furthermore, the brain likes to remember groups of information, and collocations are groups of words. You can pull groups of words from your memory a lot more quickly than individual words. Let's find out some collocations for disaster.
Underneath the definitions, you'll find some collocation boxes organized according to, for example, adjectives and nouns, verbs, or disaster followed by a noun.
Etymology is the history of words. Sounds boring, I know, but some words actually have some very interesting histories. Trust me, they do, and these histories can help unlock the meanings of multiple words and make them more memorable. So as promised, let's look at the history or etymology of disaster.
You'll find that etymology information right at the bottom of the entry. As you can see for disaster, it's connected to astro from Italian or French. And the idea came from that the stars would show bad luck.
So the takeaway from this video, if you don't use an online dictionary, then start using one. Also, remember to sledgehammer that subscribe button, because I would be honored to continue on this English language journey with you. Finally, practice, practice, practice. Start now. Write one new thing you learn about dictionaries in the comments below. If you're interested in a full vocabulary learning system, then make sure you check out my book, English Words Unmasked, and start taking your English mask off today.